In this video, the photography gods have been a right pack of bumholes, and they've ruined my Mother's Day photos. Here's how. Normally I strut through the developing process with the confidence of Ric Flair, but today I turned to jelly and my hands turned to spanners. I fumbled round in the bag like a teenager trying to take off a bra. This process was very stressful. I ended up taking the reel out of the bag to check it, I brought some scissors into the bag, I knew I'd scratched up the film, I probably added light leaks, and there was probably greasy finger marks from my sausage fingers all over the film. This film had some significance to me because it was taken on a trip to Tynemouth to celebrate Mother's Day. I decided to test out this Yashica Minitech AF. I picked it up pretty cheap on eBay. It's a great camera because it takes AA batteries, unlike the unobtainium batteries you often find with cameras of this period. Tynemouth is a real hottie of a town, and I wanted to get some nice shots and celebrate the day with my mum, but they turned out pretty disappointing. I was asking too much of this ISO 200 film. I kind of hoped the camera would have the magic of the Yashica T4, but it just wasn't to be. I've started using Lightroom lately, so I wanted to use this as an opportunity to touch up the photos and repair them as best I could. It makes up for my lack of ability as a photographer, and I get to use my computer for something other than looking at pian. I've generally been a bit disappointed in the chemicals I'm using to develop my colour photos lately. I think it's pretty temperature sensitive. At the moment, I just dip my sack in the water used to warm up the chemicals, and if it fully relaxes, then it's warm enough. Perhaps I should use a thermometer. All the photos just seem a bit washed out and dull, like your mum's underwear. I said I wouldn't do a mum joke this video. This is a Mother's Day video. Come on, be better, Craig, be better. That little place you can see down on the beach is Riley's Fish Shack. It's a famous fish restaurant-y beach hut thing. They've opened a restaurant in town and I'm going to visit later on. It was superb. As were the views of Tynemouth in general. The beach here and further along was full of people doing various activities. I kind of wish I managed to get down there and take some closer photos, but today was about my mum. Lightroom was pretty great and I was able to remove most of the blemishes and marks, and while the colours didn't quite get to the level I'd hoped they would, they were decent. In the Yashica Minitech AF's defence, the autofocus did a pretty good job of capturing the foreground and the background in this shot. This one was perhaps the most badly damaged, but using Lightroom I was able to create something pretty interesting out of it. I played around with the cropping and reshaping of photos using Lightroom and created this sort of Wes Anderson-esque photo of the hotel. While filming Riley's Fish Shop, I got some new friends. Hello! The photos with flash really weren't great, however the photos inside were better, and I managed to take some great photos on my phone of the food, which was insane. That's my Mother's Day video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe for more film photography videos like these.